To be or not to be? That is the question. These words are some of the most famous lines in English literature. But what do they mean? Today, we're diving deep into the mind of Hamlet, one of Shakespeare's most complex characters, as he navigates themes of life, death, and everything in between. In this video, we'll explore Hamlet's philosophical journey, his internal conflicts, and the timeless questions he raises that still resonate with us today. Hamlet is the Prince of Denmark, and at the beginning of the play, he's mourning the recent death of his father. To make things worse, his mother, Queen Gertrude, has married his uncle Claudius, who is now king. This creates a sense of betrayal and suspicion in Hamlet. But it's not just family drama. Soon after, Hamlet is visited by the ghost of his father, who reveals that he was murdered by Claudius. From this moment on, Hamlet's life is consumed by revenge and introspection, sparking a philosophical journey that shapes the entire play. To be or not to be? That is the question. This line isn't just about life and death, it's about existence itself. Hamlet is torn between the pain of life and the fear of the unknown in death. He wonders, is it better to suffer through life's hardships or to end it all and risk whatever comes next? Hamlet is grappling with existential dread, a concept philosophers later explored in depth. He's asking questions that philosophers like Nietzsche, Camus, and Kierkegaard also asked. What is the purpose of suffering? Why continue living if life is filled with pain and betrayal? This soliloquy is one of the most introspective moments in the play. Here, Hamlet's doubts and fears expose a vulnerability that many of us relate to, making him one of the most human characters in literature. After his father's ghost reveals the truth, Hamlet begins to act erratically. But is he truly mad, or is he putting on an antic disposition? Scholars debate whether Hamlet's madness is real or a clever ploy to confuse his enemies. His erratic behavior might be part of his strategy, a way to keep Claudius and others on edge. But some argue that Hamlet's inner turmoil and doubts drive him toward actual insanity. He's burdened by overwhelming grief, anger, and confusion, which blur the lines between sanity and madness. Whether real or feigned, Hamlet's madness serves as another layer of his philosophical exploration. It's a way for him to challenge social norms, confront hypocrisy, and reflect on the human psyche. Revenge is a powerful theme in Hamlet. The ghost demands that Hamlet avenges his murder, but Hamlet hesitates. Why? It's not just fear or indecision. Hamlet is deeply conflicted about the moral implications of revenge. Hamlet questions whether revenge will actually bring justice or just more suffering. By hesitating, he's reflecting on the consequences of his actions, something we don't often see in revenge-driven characters. This inner conflict highlights Hamlet's ethical and philosophical struggle with justice. Ultimately, Hamlet realizes that revenge isn't about restoring honor or family, it's about confronting the deeper moral questions of his life. This is what makes his journey different from other revenge stories. It's not about the act of revenge itself, but about what it means to take another life and live with the consequences. Hamlet is also grappling with fate and free will. He constantly asks himself, is he in control of his destiny, or is he just a pawn in a larger, cosmic game? His hesitation, his philosophical musings, even his tragic end, are they all part of a predestined path, or is he choosing his fate? Throughout the play, Hamlet wrestles with this question, torn between taking action and letting fate decide. His tragic flaw, often seen as indecision, might actually be his awareness of the profound, unpredictable nature of life. This struggle with fate and choice is central to Hamlet's philosophy. Hamlet's philosophical journey has inspired audiences for centuries. His questions about life, death, revenge, and free will continue to resonate. Hamlet became a figure of the modern man, aware of his limitations, his flaws, and his existential place in the world. His introspective nature and his moral dilemmas laid the groundwork for countless characters in literature and film who explore the human condition. Hamlet's journey is a reminder of our own existential questions and the complex path of understanding ourselves and our choices. Hamlet's Journey is a timeless exploration of the mind, filled with philosophical questions that challenge us to think about the nature of existence, the power of choice, and the weight of our own actions. His story may be tragic, but it's also profoundly human. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mind of Hamlet. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which characters you'd like us to cover next.